To give a homeless guy some money one night, and he smacks my hand.
Why?
And he says, if he can say, do you have any spare change? He can say, welcome to McDonald's, can I help you please?
My views on homelessness is that as America as a whole, we don't do as much as we
How often would you say you help the homeless?
Every Christmas. I do it every Christmas. Every Christmas I make sandwiches and buy juices, whatever. Put in a little lunch bags, make yourself, and go out to a line and feed the homeless.
So do you believe Christmas is the only time to help the
No,
homeless?
I don't believe in help. I don't believe that. I just believe that's when I do it the most. And I mean, I don't
Why do you
mind
feel like Christmas is the time you do it the most and not any other season? They're in the same situation in the summer, right?
Right, they're in the same situation in the summer. But I feel as that Christmas is what's the holiday of giving, and giving, not taking. So instead of me giving gifts, my gift is giving them food, giving them something to eat.
About helping the homeless.
I feel obligated.
So how often would you say you help the homeless?
I can't put a time or number to that. I do what I could when I could.
So there's no season that you do it more than any other season?
Absolutely.
Your views on helping the homeless?
I think we have the resources, but the government doesn't want to allocate those resources.
It's going to be different from the other in terms of why they're homeless. Why they're homeless is a criteria to determine how you get out of homelessness.
What about homelessness?
Well, there's a lot of people who have illnesses and they're out on the street because they can't cope with life. And I have a cousin who's out there because she and her family members, they would not, they couldn't agree on things. So she didn't want to live with anyone else. So she lives under the bridge. And we have a lot of houses here in Atlanta, but she doesn't want to live with anyone. But it's a sickness, and those individuals do need help from the government as well as nonprofit organizations.
Okay, for somebody who is homeless, what advice would you give them to get out of their situation?
I don't have any advice for them because a lot of them could get out of that situation if they wanted to. There's a man been on MLK for over 20 years. Has a college degree, and people talk to him. Even my pastor talked to him, but they don't wanna. They wanna be out there.
So, do you believe homeless people want to be in that situation?
Not all of them.
What you did to get in that, learn from that mistake, and then just life lesson,
So, by helping them, what are you doing? Just giving them money? Are you?
Money, food, depending on what they ask for. I have to have time. I just, they say, give them some money, whatever I got in my pocket, and keep it at that.
For somebody in a situation where they're homeless, how would you tell them, how would you give them advice to get out of that situation?
Question is, what caused you to be in this situation? So once you take what caused you to be in this situation, look at the mistakes you made from that, learn from those mistakes, You got plenty of places trying to help, but you can't really.
Like my dad owns his own restaurant, so once he gets done with all the food and he has leftovers, he gives it out to just people that's living in the streets, living in their cars, kids that are with their mothers or fathers, and he just gives it to them.
Yeah, my views on homelessness in America is that, America is supposed to be allegedly the richest nation on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And, billions and billions of dollars that are spent in our economy, there's no need for people to not have a place to stay. A lot of people that are homeless have mental health issues that need to be addressed. Some people have drug issues that need to be addressed. But we still have the means to be able to house and hospitalize and to help the people that need help so that they're not sleeping around outside on your church, on the lawn, in the driveway at Wells Fargo until they open, and just different places and things like this. And I think that America as a whole is neglectful in that area of homelessness.
Okay, so do you do anything yourself to help the homeless?
Yeah, some of the friends of mine, I'm a Muslim, so some of the brothers and I, what we do on Sundays, we have a Feed the Homeless thing where we have a a soup kitchen down on Alabama Street. Well, they had to close it, so we moved to another location. But what we try to do is feed the homeless on Sundays.
Okay, do you do anything to help the homeless?
Yeah, I work with a lot of different organizations that provide foods and meals. I work for a corporate setting, so I'm not at lib to disclose the companies, but I do a lot of stuff with a lot of different companies.